A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In the upcoming presidential election, the stakes could not be higher for the future of American democracy. As the nation grapples with a choice between two very different candidates, the arguments against Donald Trump are both compelling and numerous. Critics assert that the former president has shown a blatant disregard for the Constitution, wielding federal power to settle personal scores rather than serve the public good. With a Supreme Court grant of immunity, Trump poses a significant threat to the rule of law, potentially undermining democratic institutions in the process. In stark contrast, Vice President Kamala Harris emerges as a candidate committed to restoring integrity and civility to the White House. Here are 6 compelling reasons why a Harris presidency would be a better choice for America. First and foremost, Harris has made a clear commitment to seek consensus and compromise, qualities that have been sorely lacking in recent years. In her recent speeches, she has emphasized the importance of dialogue and understanding, stating, "For too long, we have been consumed with too much division, chaos, and mutual distrust. It doesn't have to be this way." Unlike Trump, who often views dissent as a threat, Harris advocates for inclusivity, stating that those who disagree with her should have a seat at the table. Economically, Harris's policies are designed to avoid the pitfalls of runaway inflation and soaring deficits, which many economists attribute to Trump's previous administration. His proposed tariffs could lead to price hikes on both imports and domestic products, while his expansive tax cuts risk adding nearly $8 trillion to the federal deficit, twice the amount projected under Harris's economic plans. Harris has prioritized serious solutions to pressing issues like housing, childcare, and elder care, showcasing her commitment to addressing the needs of working families. On immigration, Harris has adopted a more humane approach compared to Trump's harsh policies. While she supports necessary reforms to asylum rules, she aims to implement these changes with compassion, steering clear of the mass deportations that characterized the previous administration. Her foreign policy vision, grounded in alliances with democratic nations, starkly contrasts with Trump's tendency to cozy up to authoritarian leaders. Harris has pledged to uphold U.S. commitments to allies, including Israel, while also advocating for accountability regarding humanitarian issues. When it comes to reproductive rights, Harris stands firm in her belief that women should have the autonomy to make decisions about their own bodies without interference from state governments. Although she is not without her flaws, her political acumen has grown since becoming the Democratic candidate. Initially criticized for her lack of a cohesive vision, Harris has since articulated a clear agenda that addresses the current challenges facing the nation. Critics from both ends of the political spectrum have raised concerns about Harris's centrist approach. While Trump labels her a radical left Marxist, progressives like Senator Bernie Sanders argue she has veered too close to the center. However, Harris's extensive experience in public office, more than Trump or Obama, demonstrates her pragmatic approach to governance. Her early political career in San Francisco showcased her commitment to raising conviction rates, establishing her as a mainstream Democrat with a focus on practical solutions. Harris's campaign has also been marked by a strategic shift towards the center, aiming to appeal to a broader range of voters. Unlike Biden, who campaigned on transformative change, Harris has framed her agenda as a series of incremental improvements. This pragmatic approach is evident in her economic policies, where she has expressed a belief in free markets while proposing more moderate tax increases than her predecessor. As the election draws near, the choice before voters becomes increasingly clear. Harris represents a candidate who prioritizes the rule of law and the Constitution, while Trump's potential return to power threatens to undermine these fundamental principles. The upcoming election will not only determine the next president, but will also shape the future of American democracy. As one commentator aptly noted, "I am endorsing Kamala Harris for president because I like elections and would like to keep having them." In this pivotal moment, voters must weigh the implications of their choice carefully. Will they opt for a leader who seeks to unite and heal, or one who thrives on division and chaos? The answer may very well define the trajectory of the nation for years to come. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.